the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Throwing is Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. The jet sweep, Dobbs. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now it's Rodgers. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 23. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Well, I think the hope is, you know, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Rodgers again now. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. Could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Here's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And he's got it. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So that, Charles, their first score of the ballgame, obviously, coming here in the third quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question. We'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
The point after is good, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Faking the handoff, Howell. Finds a man on a crossing route. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. Diggs going in motion right. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Cook up the gut. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Diggs going in motion right. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Flush to his right. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Devontae. Second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bills look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, second and right at a yard. From the 29, Rodgers firing quickly here, and that's complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Now Rodgers. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. To throw is Rodgers. That's complete to Dobbs. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw finds its target, Dobbs. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. And again, it's Rodgers. Catch made by Watson on the out route. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Rodgers going to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now Rodgers got to have this one. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example. And now, he's got a man, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Even with the big lead here in the fourth, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
Airing it out deep for Smith. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last two snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 35. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. The defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Diggs going in motion right. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Throwing on 2nd and long. Howell got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. 2nd down and 5. They'll go play action. Howell over the middle, and it's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And once more, Howell back to the air. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago. Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well, because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. James Cook from 4 yards out. And the Bills up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. 30. 10. And he takes it all the way, but there is laundry on the field. A flag is down, and I think this one's coming back.
I agree.
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
So for Buffalo, the win is a good one for morale, but little else as they move to 3-8. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Seattle Seahawks come to town. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans.